Hello twirlers, are you ready for our next lesson? Today we're going to be doing the 8-finger twirl. If you haven't learned the 4-finger twirl from last week, I highly suggest you go back to the lesson before, which I think was lesson 7, and I taught the 4-finger twirl. So that's kind of like the prerequisite to moving on to the 8. So make sure you check out that video before moving on, or any of the other videos. We have about 7 lessons already. As always, we're going to start with a warm-up, a stretch, reviewing all the skills that we've learned, and then we'll get into today's skill, which is the 8-finger twirl. So let's go ahead and warm up. Let's just jog in place for a little bit. And again, we're just trying to get our blood flowing. You can turn to the side, the other side, or back to the front, the other side, and back to the front. You could do knees up, and you can do butt kicks, right? You're trying to kick your butt here. So there's lots of things you could do. You could do, what are they, jumping jacks? So you're just trying to get your blood flowing and your muscles warmed up. All right, so let's go ahead and stretch. We're gonna cross our arm in the front, hold it right where the elbow is, and you're going to pull it. You're gonna feel a pull right here. And we've reviewed all of these in the other videos, so I'm not gonna go too much into detail anymore on that. Your hand out, your fingers, pull them back a little bit, not too much, you don't want to hurt yourself. Again, you're just stretching, getting it ready. Other hand. All right, now try wrist down. All right, warm up your little fingers because you're going to be using those a lot today. All right, some neck rolls maybe. You can do that. Shoulder rolls to the back. And shoulder rolls to the front. All right, quickly just review all the skills that we have, dropped my baton, that we have already reviewed, starting with lesson 1. I'm not gonna go into detail, we're just gonna go over them. We'll do 8 on both hands because you need to be practicing right hand and left hand. So the first one was forward figure 8. You always check your thumb is to the big ball. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, other hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now the wrist twirl, big ball's just going on the inside. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other hand, big ball just on the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was lesson 2 if you need to go back and watch that video. Then we did, let me see, horizontal wrist twirl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that was lesson 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then what did we do? We've done so much. Oh, the flourish. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, very good. Next hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, then I think we did a couple of tricks, just some fun things. You held your baton up here and you rolled it down, right? And you rolled it down, or you even try rolling it down, tossing it, and catching it. Okay, roll it down, toss it, and catch it. Now try the other hand and catch it with your left. Everything you do on your right hand, you've got to master on your left hand. A baton twirler is well skilled on both. Then we did fun, just trying to see how long you can hold it up, right? Now this is not a twirling skill, it's just for fun. All right, then we did 4-finger twirl. And this is where if you haven't learned the 4-finger twirl, keep practicing it, see the video again, because we're gonna move on to the 8. But the 4-finger twirl was right here. You have your baton, you're gonna go through each of the 4 fingers, right? 1, 2, 3, right when it gets to your pinky, you were to turn your hand over and catch it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, with the momentum of the baton, you're really not having to catch it, it just goes. But the most important thing is that you turn your hand over. So it's palm up here, but then you have to turn it over so it can come back, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3. When it gets to your pinky, you have to turn your hand over so it comes out. Now, you can get momentum by swinging your baton, right? Making it hit the back of your hand. Swing the baton and it gives you momentum. Or you could use your other hand to kind of push it until you get it. You can use your hand to push it, right? So this was the 4-finger twirl. Today you're gonna do the 8-finger. So what does that mean? Well, that means basically that you are running it through the 4 fingers, but when you get to your pinky, instead of just having it skip all your fingers and come back to your hand, it's actually going to go through each of your fingers on the back side. So you have to move your 3 fingers and let it get into your ring, and then let it get into the middle, and then let it get into your pointer and back. All right, again, you're going through the 4-finger, which you already learned last week. When you turn your hand over, move your 3 fingers and let it fall on your ring finger, okay? And it's coming on the top of the 4. So that's your 8 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, turn it over, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, turn it over, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, it gets to your pinky. When you turn it over, you've got to move the 3 and let it hook on into your ring finger. And now you're pushing it to the next finger. You're getting it and pushing it, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, turn it over. Now, you're actually helping it go with the finger that is next to it. All right? Again, left hand now. 1, 2, 3, 4. When it gets to your pinky, you turn it over. Now you gotta leave your ring finger and catch it with your middle so it can go over your ring finger and then go into your middle finger and then go to your pointer. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here. And you can practice with your baton just feeling how it's supposed to go through the top of your fingers. Again, use your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn your hand over and do it in slow motion where you can feel what you're supposed to be doing, right? You're supposed to move your 3 fingers and let it hook onto your ring. And then it goes through your middle and you're using your pointer to grab it. And then you are bringing it back to your thumb. Okay, so if you need to, use the other hand for right now. And this is your starting where you can feel how it's supposed to be and you can know, okay, I've got to hook it, and then go ahead and use your other hand. But once you get the momentum and once you know what you're doing, then you're going to just get quicker and opening your fingers and moving your fingers, right? So the more that you practice, like opening your hands, your fingers, the more flexible they'll be. It's just like a split, right? Sometimes you can't just jump into a split. You've got to stretch those muscles. You got to warm them up. You got to train them to go lower and lower and lower. Same thing with your fingers. It's, you know, maybe they don't open so much, but the more that you practice, I don't know, different techniques maybe, open and close, then, you know, you get a more of a width, I guess, in being able to open and move your fingers through there. Okay? All right, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flip it over. Move the 3 fingers and let it fall on your ring finger. And then you're going to push it with your middle. And then you're going to grab it with your pointer and push it until it comes back. Okay? You can use your other hand just to make it go through, and so you can get a feel of moving your fingers and seeing, okay, what finger is doing what until you get the feel. All right? All right, and then you will be mastering the 8 finger on both hands. So this is, you know, it takes time. It takes time. Don't get frustrated. Just keep working at it. And it's muscle memory. You will get it. So again, if you need to see any of the older videos, please go back to any of the lessons and keep practicing both hands. Have a great time. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed to my Facebook page, Archangel's Twirling Company, you can find me on Facebook, Archangel's Twirling Company. Just request to join. I'll gladly have you. And every Friday at 3:30 Central Time, I will be live to review this skill, any other skill you might have questions on. I would love to see videos, guys. Send me videos of you practicing. What's your favorite skill? I want to hear from you. So thank you so much. Keep practicing, and we will see you Friday at 3:30 live, Archangel's Twirling Company. Thanks. Bye-bye.